it's super cute, and I mean, obviously it has the restrictions of the 3DS and the DS or whatever,
Yes.
it has those restrictions, and if you can sort of set that aside, I think it's really endearing actually. And even if you were
Yes.
to look at the art style, on any promotional items and materials and things, even on the guidebooks and whatnot, I really like how, Princess Zelda and Link is drawn, and I'm totally here for it. I'm more into like the design of Toon Link and anything that sort of stems off of that more recently than anything else. It took me a while to get on board, so I have a bit of a soft spot for it.
Yeah, I think they polished it. It does look a little bit nicer than Phantom Hourglass, I will say. Like the characters look a little bit more polished. Um, I like Zelda. She looks really great in this game. It's funny that I think of characters other than Link, but you've got Cole and his funny two hats, and he's walking in, and you totally don't know, like, well, you don't know,
Well,
quote unquote, that he's a villain and that his two hats are covering literal horns.
yeah.
And and then you've got Alfonso, I think that's his name in this game, and Nico and Lineback the Third and Beetle. Beetle's such a pain in this game. Oh, and what's the bad guy's name in this? Like the henchman. I can't remember his name.
Burn? Are you talking
Burn?
about Burn or
Yeah,
B-Y-R?
Burn.
Yeah, Burn. Byron. Burn.
Burn.
I call him
Okay,
Burn, as in like he burned
Burn.
himself.
Yeah, I think so too. And we could talk about it. We can move on to story and talk about him a little bit and the overall story. So the overall story, it's different for sure. The train tracks are, like the spirits that are sealing away this dark power, and Cole is coming in to take Zelda's body to revitalize that dark power. And it's goofy because she's like literally a spirit and like basically dead, but she's like, oh my gosh, they're gonna put this evil being in my body. She's a little vain, and I think that's cute. I adore her in this game. But then you also got Burn, and I he gets a little bit of a redemption in this. I feel like I'm going everywhere with the story, but he gets a little redemption in this, like you see with Lineback in Phantom Hourglass. But I feel like Lineback's character development and his redemption as a character is a lot better than Burns. Burns feels very sudden to me. Did you get that feeling too?
I think it was more, he realized that he wasn't important to Chancellor Cole, and there was no love for him, and he realized that he was just being used, and suddenly that's like, light bulb moment for him. What has he been doing? Why is he behaving this way? And then he makes, the decision, conscious decision to try and change and, make the better decisions and try to help. So I think it makes sense, where you actively see him make the decision of that. Whereas with Lineback, I felt like Lineback and Phantom Hourglass, it was like random. I felt like it was totally random with him, where with Burn, it made sense. He's seen the error of his ways because of how he was treated.
That's funny. Okay, so you're a little bit backwards for me because I feel like Lineback's not a bad guy. He's just selfish and like all for himself. But you could see him grow, in my opinion, as a character with Ciela and Link, and the fact that he sacrifices himself to save Link, I think, is a really big moment. And that he's really cute and saying his goodbye, like just kind of like playing it off like he's too cool. But I don't know. I kind of like his development more than Burns. To me, I understand. Like, yes, he felt, oh yeah, I was totally used, but he still kind of felt like he was doing what was in his best interest, even though he was technically a Locomo, right?
Yeah,
He was
that's
like
right.
one or a Locomo apprentice or something of that nature. The sages in this game are the Locomos, and they teach you the songs on the spirit flute.
Yeah.
Let me just say, some of those songs are good. I feel like we'll get into that with like gameplay, but they teach you the songs to help you, revitalize the tracks to seal this darkness away. You're getting back to saving Zelda's body and defeating Cole, and you're driving trains while you do it. It's cute. Like this story is very unique in my opinion overall. Um is it the greatest story ever in the Zelda series? No, I don't think so, but I think it's just so cute and it has its place, and I think it's cool that it also keeps up with like the I wouldn't say it's like part of Zelda lore, like the big nitty gritty of it, but like it keeps up with it where it has the sages, it has the ceiling, it has the hero rising, and it also has Zelda like rising with it as well. She does a lot of growth too. So overall, I think the story is actually really good.
Yeah, I would 100% agree. And like I love where it fits in the timeline. I love how it's the whole new Hyrule thing, within the album
Mhm.
timeline, and that's where I feel like the story's really, really good because you're getting everything that you got previously, but suddenly it's in this new land, and you know everything comes from inside the game, and it follows on out into the lore that passes into like our Hyrule historias and things. So I think it's a strong story just personally, but that could be my own love for the game.
Hey everyone! If you enjoyed this clip and want to see more of the Zelda Cast, make sure to head over to your favorite podcast platform of choice and subscribe. There are over 200 episodes in the vault that will provide you with hundreds of hours of Zelda content for you to enjoy. You can listen to us when you're on a walk, fighting Ganon, trying to sleep, whatever. And if you want to see these shows as they happen, make sure to head over to twitch.tv/the Zelda Cast, where you can watch our beautiful faces talk about Zelda every single week. Don't miss out, and we'll see you next time.